Ka! Ka! Ka!
Oh, whoa.
Go! Quick! Ka! Quick! Ka! Go! Da! Ka! Da!
Whoa. This one is sharpened already.
Greetings. What brings you here so early?
The Ruthard sent me.
What's that to do with me? Those days, I don't want to have anything more to do with him.
He sends you his regards. And he asked me to remind you that he's still paying for masses for your family.
Sakura.
That's why he told me. So you'd be sure I really did come from them.
Sorry for being a bit hostile-like, but I'm good to hear that Sir Kunz. Give him my greetings.
Sure.
So, tell me.
I'm planning a certain enterprise. Something that the new lord of the...
An enterprise, you said?
That would be wise. And
That's quite a lot. A fresh, fast horse don't come cheap. But fine, somewhere a bit further from here so I don't get in the shit if things...
of course. And the Ruthards promised to pay for the horse if it comes...
All right. So look, here next to the stud farm there's a kind of band of rocks below the forest. When you go alongside the rocks to the end, you'll find a wooded copse not far from the castle. There's a well-trodden patch of ground there, so that's where I'll have that horse ready for you. Hopefully, nothing will happen to him if I just leave him there. Recently there's been wolves and...
Thanks.
You ought to be. I wish you the best of luck.
What's new here at...
Nothing, if you...
I'd like my horse bathed, brushed...
Oh, get right to it. Coin up...
What if I offered you this much? It's just a horse washing up.
That works for me. Why not?
Here you go then.
Now then, where is... You two can get going now.
Do you sell horses?
Aye, that's... And I also pick a horse,
Did you say you also...
as long as it's... And who knows? If you've got an I hope you've had a good look at the horse. Well,
No.
are you trying to impress me with your wit? Every horse here at Malashoff is different. The better the horse, the higher the... Well,
I reckon that's a good idea.
but only go into the corral. Otherwise...
Greetings. What a nice day. Greetings.
Christ, pardon me. God bless. I wish you a pleasant day.
Show me your way.
How can I help you?
I'd like to buy a new...
Excellent.
I've changed my mind. Tell me something.
Whether they what between so but the map that's even if
I'll have a look.
Thank you, sir, and come again.
Hail Mary.
How can I help you?
I'd like to buy...
Excellent. Which one?
Khartoum.
This high-born noble sold him to. He ran up some debts and said his creditors were... So he decided to part. At least he could pay off some of... But God knows. The horse was underfed and flea-ridden. I fed him up, combed him, and gave him... Now he's worth 3 times...
Now, the price for Khartoum seems a bit high.
You think I'm gonna sell you cartoons, starting with the heads?
Now, the price for Khartoum seems... Is this enough?
Look, offer a bit more and we... All right. A groschen here or there doesn't matter, as long as Khartoum gets to stretch his legs again. He's yours.
Here you are.
There. Now you're... Come on. We'll saddle him up for you. Safe travels. You silly doggy.
The chapel directed me here. There's no doubt about that. So somewhere around here, I have to find a stone cross, and then go in the direction the top is pointing. A cross in stone. This could be the place Rosa mentioned. I'll grab the spade and see if I'm in the right place. A tough job, but it was worth it. The way to Malashov is clear. An axe to deal with the supports and the planks at the entrance. A spade and bucket to clear away fallen earth and free up the entrance. Everything's ready for escape whenever needed. The Roothards really left nothing to chance. Fuck, that's deep. I wouldn't want to fall down there. Damn it, that's cold. This must be the door Rosa was talking about. Here are the iron cleats and the barrier beam, just like she said. When Capon and me are escaping, we can board it up so they can't follow us. Eternal praise to the Roothards and their ingenuity. This looks like it could be the wall of the Malashov cellars. There's no going back. This is it. All right then. Courage, Henry. Courage. You can do this. This is going to take a while.
Ruthard and Liechtenstein are turning the Kuttenberg houses against us.
Bavag will deal with Ruthard. But Liechtenstein is your concern. How come you haven't caught him yet?
He's slippery as an eel. He's hiding somewhere in the Jewish quarter. I sent spies to track him down, but they never came back.
Flush him out of that hole of his. For fuck's sake!
Why such concern, Otto? Gutenberg is ours. Sigismund has the reins firmly in his hands.
He's got fuck all in his hands. Sigismund thought at first he'd come to terms with his brother Wenceslas, clear the way for him to the imperial throne, and take the Bohemian throne for himself. But Wenceslas couldn't even get off his drunken ass and go to Rome for the coronation. And now, the glorious Hungarian king has fallen for Jobst and his damned truce. He's been taken in by that treacherous turncoat.
Jobst betrayed Wenceslas. Then Sigismund, and now us. He fooled all of us. But what can he really do against us,
I'll tell you what. While pretending to parley, he incensed the Hungarian nobles against Sigismund.
Surely Sigismund's army can deal with that inconvenience.
Ha! He was paying his Cumans by letting them pillage Bohemia. He set half the people against him in the country he wants to rule. And now, there is nothing left to plunder. While we are shuffling our feet here, Jobst is surely mustering an army.
What are we going to do?
We've got Cabon. That'll keep Hanush and the Lipa people at bay. If they ever want to see their heir alive.
Jobst has Liechtenstein mustering other allies for him. We get him in our grasp, and Jobst will be like a fish out of water in Bohemia.
I'll drag him out of that Jewish den with my own two hands. Count on me, sir.
The betrayers of Christ, hiding a betrayer. They are rich. All that's needed is a good pretext.
The Kuttenbergers will be quite happy if their debts to those usurers happen to go up in smoke.
Yeah.
You're learning fast, young man.
The gate open. A horseman, sir!
Hanush is out of the game. The Kuttenbergers are taken care of, and we'll catch Liechtenstein. You'll see, my friend. Good times are coming.
Your Graces, King Sigismund is convening the town council, but first he requests your presence at the Sedlitz monastery, without delay.
What's all the urgency about?
Surely you must know that yourself, sir. The captives fled Trotsky Castle and killed Istvan Toth while escaping.
What?
That's not possible.
That's a lie.
It is true, Lord Toth is dead.
Who? Speak!
The messenger said something about Cobbler's bastard and some outlaws.
I swear, by everything that is holy, I will find that whoreson, and I will rip out his heart!
Jesus. What's with that boy?
Sir Istvan was like a father to him. We better go. Bring the horses!
Shame about that dog.
Lord von
Luck was on my
Berghoff had to
side.
leave on
Now to
important
find
business
Capon
for King
and get
Sigurd,
out of here.
And he took a small escort with him, so the garrison is slightly weakened now. So, be extra alert on your watch. If I find anybody slacking off, they'll get the whip.
You got it, Conrad.
Jeffo, I'll send Hyman to the gate. You'll be in charge of the southern and eastern fortifications.
All right, Conrad. I'll get right on it.
Franz, run along back to the guardhouse and get some sleep so you don't fall asleep during the night watch.
Aye, don't worry.
The rest of you know your orders. You'll be sorry if you don't. Dismissed. And don't drink too much.
Got it, comrade.
Vitek, that cart is starting to get on my fucking nerves.
I understand. I'll get right on it.
And tell Drahomira it's getting late, so she won't forget to take some food to our army. I gave her the key, so I wouldn't have to fuck around with
Eh? What? Come on then, show us what you can do, unless you're playing for the first time.
Well, you heard me. Rest as you see fit, because you're alert and at full strength on the night shift. Something like that. But I could do with a beer myself, goddammit. This day has been totally shit. My throat's on fire.
What the?
Enemy in the fortress! Sound the alarm! Ah! Ah!
I'll tear you a new arsehole, you fucker!
It's a wonder you're still standing.
The pillory's too good for you. I'll chop you up on the spot.
Don't think
You want to try me? Send my greetings to the death.
now you'll see what we do with criminal bastards. can't get a shot.
It's a slaughter! Punishment by the blade, my favourite.
Lord von Bergholm
Look what's
had to
almost
leave on
solved.
important
Now to
business
find
in King
Capon
Sigismund.
and get out of
He
here.
took a small escort with him, so the garrison is slightly weakened now. So, be extra alert on your watch. If I find anybody slacking off, they'll get the whip.
Eh?
Well, send a rider with some urgent message. So let's be ready.
You can count on me. My eyes are wide open.
Well, you heard me. Rest as you see fit, till you're alert and at full strength.
Don't overdo the booze, right?
Something like that. But I could do with a beer myself, goddammit. This day has been totally shit. My throat's on fire.
Huh? Huh?
Damn! Shit!
I'm not sure, but I want to be ready. So I expect you to be taken serious.
Someone really Berghoff must be in a rush.
Aye, and what's more, as far as I've heard, there's band scouts spreading all over the region. Some of them are deserters
everything's over now, is it?
Covered on 3 sides by rock, and the garrison is strong. Only a complete fool would try to storm us. And even if they had enough troops, we'd know they were coming soon enough to send for the target.
I agree. Which is why I think they'll be sending us riding out into the countryside sooner or later. To sniff out that rabble and crush them before they get a greater force together.
Well, not that I'd be totally against that. Sitting here behind the safety of the walls is fine, but it can get boring at times. I'd be happy to ride out with you against some of that rabble.
I reckon you might get your wish, friend. I asked Tashkal to have the horses ready, in case we need to ride on the great night. So let's enjoy the peace and quiet.
Hmm?
What the?
You'll pay dearly for that, you fucker.
What? I'll get you.
don't think I won't cut you to pieces! I'll rip your ass open!
I've been waiting for you. Show your...
Punishment by the blade, my favourite.
Bloody hell. Shit. Ah, damn. Shit. Oh, sucker.
What is happening? Who are you?
Quiet. If you make a peep, we're done for.
Henry?
Good God, Henry. What are you doing here?
What do you think I'm doing? Hunting boar? Came to save your noble arse.
My noble arse thanks you. Oh, how did you get here?
I'll tell you later. Who's this?
Vauquelin Brabant, Chevalier d'Arezzo. At your service.
Brabant led the defense at Kuttenberg. He's Sigismund's prisoner, same as me.
And I came very close to holding the town. Besides...
There's no time for chit-chat. He's our ally. We can't leave him behind. Right, no doubt you've got a cunning plan for us to get out of here, right? Well, let's hear it.
Of course I have a plan. I got to the fortress through a secret passageway that old... C'est magnifique. They know in the fortress now that something's up. We're lucky von Burgov left the fortress along with... So I'll take you to that passageway, and we'll get to the forest not far from here. I have some horses ready there. We'll be
Formidable! I call that a netso! What I Wait.
Well, it's just a passageway. There's a bit of water.
You can forget about it. I'm not going through any passageway.
What?
Let me repeat. It's not the...
It is not chivalrous, c'est vrai, but...
Don't worry. Just trust me. I won't allow anything to...
I remember. But if I faint or go mad in that passageway, I'll put you in danger too. And I'm not...
Now relax.
Henry, I mean it.
All right.
Un moment.
Yes?
And what about horses?
I think there's a couple, yeah.
Très bien. That will be but I think we could get there stealthily. Then you simply open the gate, et voila, we are gone. Just, it may not be the best plan. It was not back then either.
That's a wonderful plan, but... we...
Exactement. To have a proper piece of steel...
Thanks, Henry.
A nice piece. Merci mille fois. Now, I wish...
Good work, Henry. What now?
We don't have time to play hide and seek. And if someone tries to stop us...
Are you sure? I mean, wouldn't it be better...
Je suis d'accord. I wouldn't...
Don't you two start again.
All right.
Well, après tout.
Merciful Christ.
Amen.
Amen.
Let's go.
Audentes Fortuna Juva.
Oh, Fortune, ma protectrice. Tu es toujours restée à mes côtés. Reste près de moi, même en cette heure.
Admit, mes amis, the last time I had such a suspense was when I was rescuing the King of France.
Oui, monsieur, you're surely brave. And fortune favors the brave.
Thank you for coming for me, Henry. You're a great friend. The best I could wish for.
After today, you may also count me among your friends. I, Vauclin Brabant, chevalier, aventurier et voyageur.
Damn. I've wandered off somehow. I should get back to Hans.
We don't know whether they're tailing us. Thank you for coming for me, Henry. You're a great friend. The best I could wish for.
After today, you may also count me among your friends. I, Vauclin Brabant, chevalier, aventurier et voyageur. I'm at your service, mon brave Henri. And I have an excellent idea. In your honor, I shall name my new horse after you.
Pleased to meet you, Sir Vacula.
My name is Vauclin.
Vauclin?
Vauclin. Vauclin.
Vauclin... would you mind if I just call you Brabber?
Brabant. En
Brabant?
Que peut-on y faire? It will have to do. Do not concern yourself, mon ami. Clearly, you are not talent in any art or conversation. But at least you have courage and other skills. You carried out the entire operation truly brilliantly. I could not have done it much better myself. And look, mon ami, how the fresh air suits Monsieur Chapon. He has finally stopped drawing in self-pity.
What self-pity, damn it? I was locked up for days in a tiny stinking room.
Ah, come now, mon cher. Luck was simply not on your side for once. That is all. Now we are finally free. The time has come for grand deeds. I did not waste my time in captivity. I fought everything over diligently. Listen.
Please, I'd prefer not to.
What's troubling you, Sir Hans?
What do you think? It all turned to shit again, and I ended up in captivity. I'm thankful at least that Hanush won't have to pay von Bergov a ransom for it. I'd never live that down. But I'll still have to listen to another lecture from him about how useless I am. Or do you have a different feeling about our Trotsky mission?
True. Not everything went according to plan. Actually, almost nothing went to plan. But at least I finally got revenge on Istvan. That Horsten got what he deserved. Believe me.
By Christ, you got Istvan! That's welcome news. No one will miss that fucker. Nice work. But I don't think that'll help me much with Hanush.
At least we know now that von Bergov was just hoodwinking us and has no intention of standing against Sigismund.
That is for sure. And you certainly outsmarted him in the end. I will bet that Sigismund will scold him more than Hanush would Chapon. Mes amis, nous sommes libres. We are free. That is an opportunity we must seize. I still have enough tricks up my sleeve that I will perform for Sigismund now.
But first, I'd need to get good and drunk.
C'est facile. I know how it can be arranged. There is one very pretty venue.
Christ's wounds. Such destruction and havoc.
War. Monsieur Chapon, you have yet to participate in a real battle. But I fought against les Valaques at Naples, and les Anglais in Bourgogne. And that is how war looks, whether in Italy or La Bohème. It is always the same.
That's not war, it's barbarism. What value did this village have?
Eh bien, I would estimate 5 courtyards. Annual revenues could be perhaps, several hundred groschen.
That's not what I meant, Bakalin. No fortress. Maybe one fortified courtyard. Practically insignificant militarily. That's not how war should be fought. This is unjust.
Do not give way to sentimentality, monsieur. A village could harbor spies and saboteurs or supply the enemy, and destroying enemy assets is an effective tool of war. Wars are not decided only in battles. There are not even many of those. To strike in a rear, make the enemy lose and bleed. That is how most conflicts are fought. However, wait a year or two, the village will be settled. The population will increase again. That is how it always happens.
But we're the nobility. Our task is to lessen the chances of such things happening.
You're right, Hans. We must find allies and put a stop to it as soon as possible, so we can save as much as we can.
Yes, but we failed in Trotsky. And now this is our punishment.
I see that short captivity has turned you into a philosopher, Lord Capon. You should apply to the Faculty of Arts before the muse lifts you again.
Here!
I fucked everything up.
Oh, get up, lad. Everyone makes mistakes. Only a better man owns up to them. At least we know now what kind of vermin we're dealing with.
What brings you here? We just escaped from Malashov, and right now...
There's no time for haste. One thing at a time, my boy. Word reached Rattay that you pair got yourselves into a nice mess. I'm glad to see you both in one piece.
It's best if Henry tells you.
No sooner had we spied Trotsky on the horizon, we made camp by a pond with the intent... Only we were ambushed by bandits in the evening.
And how did you two manage?
Just by a stroke of good luck. We were both in a bad way.
Only after that, we couldn't get into the castle, though.
And the bastards treated...
But you did get into Trotsky...
Von Bergov received us and heard us out. It seemed like he was on our side. We even helped him out several times. And it all came out after we set out with Von Bergov's men to deal with the bandits who were rampaging in his domain. The same ones who attacked...
Only they ambushed us and took me and Henry captive for ransom.
But it turned out these very outlaws are on our side. They're fighting for King Wenceslas on the orders of Sokol of Lamberg.
Well, I'll be damned.
So Von Bergov has been the real enemy all this time?
Zizka. He's the...
I think you'll meet him soon.
What impression did he make on you?
He's an interesting fella. Handy. It's best to keep a fella like that on you.
He made quite an impression on me, for one. But if only it didn't have to be in Raport.
We're riding to a gathering of King Wenceslas. If fortune favors us, the future fate of the kingdom.
If we keep standing around here...
Patience, my friend. This pair have just returned from the...
Like how in the devil did you...
I was helped by the Ruthard family, the former rulers of Malashov, in exchange for dealing with some trouble they had with
Ulrich Favak?
Well, he won't be for long. If it comes to light that he's been putting his sticky fingers on the royal...
It seems you've been pretty...
But don't forget to say what you found out from von Berg.
Sigismund has convened the city council. Markvart von Aulitz will be there with him, too. The word is, Sigismund is going to make an...
He picked a nice time for it. But at least he won't be
Now, if we had one of our people at that assembly, we'd get Sigismund's plans nice and fresh.
My very words. Young Lord Capon will go with us to Rabosh, but you'll have to return to the city right away and try to worm your way...
What? How can I get in there?
You've got the dirt on Vavak, and just tell him either he gets you into the council chamber, or...
It's worth a try.
I hope that assembly, if Sigismund is just going to announce an increase in taxes...
Well, at least you can enjoy what... And don't worry, I'll eat...
If I come back and find you there under lock and key...
T'inquiète. I will go as well, and I will not let you...
Hans? Who's this?
Vaclain Brabant.
He was a captive of Lord von Bergov's, like...
In that case, he'll be a...
You don't know what you're promising, Baron. Watching...
The main thing is to watch out for yourself. As soon as you can do so without raising suspicion.
He'll manage it, but now we really...
Adieu et bonne...
And to you. I ought to go and see Rosa when I'm in town. No doubt she'd like to know how it went with that book.
What? Fuck off! You're a dead man! You wanna try me? Fuck you!
Stand still!
Ka! Quick! Da! Quick! Da! Da! Go! Quick! Ka! Quick! Go!
Ka! Ka!
Whoa! Whoa!
Up, up!
Come on, you nag.
Go! Ka! Go! Quick! Go! Ka! Quick! Ka! Quick! Ka! Quick! Keep it up!
So much
Whoa! Whoa!
Hey! You're all really true, won't believe this. The whole village turned to the ground.
Slow down, you idiot!
Come and hear something you won't believe. I've travelled the whole
Whoa! Whoa!
amazing things I've seen and experienced. In the south, I saw a land without end, all covered in sand, hot and dry, with no fresh water. The people there called it
Easy. Easy. Nice and slow.
Are you
Whoa,
blind? You
whoa.
almost ran into me!
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. Good day. Greetings to you, friend.
By the way,
My favourite book?
as I wandered through the fortress, and there it lay.
You really found it? By the way,
Actually not.
That's too bad.
Why do you think so?
I just think you might find some... Not in absolutely everything. Look, you've never thought about writing...
Me?
How should I know?
That's a tempting notion.
Wouldn't you want to at least...
I suppose I'm not quite sure...
There are still a few blank pages left, so we could finish writing it together. You and me.
That sounds great.
We'll have plenty of light and privacy in my chambers.
My pleasure.
How should I start?
You haven't thought of anything yet?
Now, I have many ideas, but we...
Both?
Just tell me what you'd like to read about. I'll take careful notes of...
There are heaps of stories about men.
All right. A woman then.
Such as...
Tell me one trait that is...
I admire courage in girls. They're weaker than men, and life is rarely easy for them. But
Do you know one like that?
how could I not?
You think I'm brave? Father says I'm more rash, always acting before thinking.
Well, nobody's perfect.
Enough, you flatterer, or I shall blush. Let's say we write about a woman who is brave and is... Would she do it for herself?
Make her brave for someone she loves. That's much more commendable than if she were only...
You can't disagree with that. And to me, because forbidden fruit tastes... Well...
Well, let's have a...
Not yet.
What?
A picture. I don't trust myself, especially if you...
What?
Lie on the ground on your stomach and swing your legs.
No, that doesn't sound...
Well, now we're done.
Oh, finally.
Your suffering is over. Fear not, the ink has already dried. So what about that story of ours?
That's nice. A bit didactic, but not to the point of boring moral bludgeoning. Sermons for ordinary people work in a similar way. They end...
You see? When I lead mass, one of... And what about the sketch? For such a slap...
Oh, it's pretty, really.
But otherwise, I think we can be quite satisfied.
Well... And for that matter...
No beating around the bush. Please do stop by sometime. Perhaps I can show you my collection of...
You said you...
If you ask nice...
Very well, then.
That depends on... Or if you prefer... But I warn you... So...
I'd like you to show me... You shoot like a...
I prefer the term...
Will you teach me?
Are they out of their bloody minds? They had 2 collections just like it already, and there are still holes in them.
True, but what good are fortifications you can't defend?
I'll tell you, no fucking riddle.
I apologize.
I reckon I'll have a look first, and maybe next time I'll even fight.
Hey.
I've been taking lessons at the Beck Park, and I've learned quite a bit already.
That's good.
Christ! Pardon me.
Strong, brave men who can take up arms and not just these
Hey, innkeeper, up here.
Good afternoon.
That would be really kind of you. The old man's too proud to ask for help.
Fine wares. Knives for sale. Iron pots. Pots here. Twice.
And even the king has to answer to God's law. This man, though, he laughs at the law. He broke into the house of his neighbor, an honest businessman, supporting his family. He waited till they were all asleep, forced a lock, and just wandered in. And there he stole everything he could lay his hands on. Just listen. Coin, jewelry, silver goblets, 2 pairs of shoes, a sack of carrots, and a nearly new jacket.
I'm sorry.
It happened.
Just watch where you're going.
I'm sorry.
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. Be with you.
Fine day for some fine wares. Come and take...
Doors closing.
Christ! Pardon me.
Greetings. I was just about to close up shop. You got here just in time.
Are you being cautious?
I apologize.
I better not forget about that council assembly.